just can't let you. We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the endless. We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the endless. I had to try to break the habit. I changed my mind. Now I can have it. Make me feel alive. I've got nothing to would I go chasing after? I had myself to blame. I knew and then me out of my mind. Would I go chasing after? I had myself to blame. I knew it meant disaster. My house went up in flames. I ran until the morning, with my heart from my chest. I put my
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes.
What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Utah Jazz. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got LeBron James, and it's Price in at the one. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Stockton, picked by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by James. About a minute played here so far in the first. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than the math book.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Kirilenko. There's a screen. Takes a three. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Ilgauskas. Out to James. There's the drive. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Stockton. And the three off target.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Mitchell, the pass to Kirilenko. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside for Irving. James, left side. Yep, that one goes. James has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Stockton. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Danley. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
1:49 left in the first quarter here. Here's Stockton. Danley passes to Kirilenko. Another three for Utah.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James, right side. Pass to Irving. Here's Price. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 1:03 left in the first. Gobert with it. It's intercepted. Fast break, Cleveland. Pass to Doherty. Here's Price. Cleveland again missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's Utah with the ball. Here's Kirilenko. Clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Gobert. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Irving with it. Count that bucket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Utah ahead, leading by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Mitchell in a two-guard. That's the group for Utah right now. James deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Stockton. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Outside Irving. Out to James. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the left side wing. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. Strong finish by Gobert.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Price. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Irving. Here's Price. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Stockton. Jacks up a 3. James with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ilgauskas good on the shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah leading. Here's Stockton. Still without a bucket. Pass to Danley. 6 to shoot. Now Gobert. Here's Kirilenko. No good from outside. Here's Price. Here's Doherty. Outside Irving. Pass to Price. And there's the screen. Here's Ilgauskas. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Stockton, pass to Gobert. Here's Stockton. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Stockton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Price. To the wing on the left. On target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Kirilenko. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavs trailing. Outside Irving. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Irving's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Stockton buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
LeBron fires and hits a 3.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Irving. Mitchell, the pass to Kirilenko. Here's Stockton. Pass to Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Doherty. Here comes LeBron. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And there's James from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 1, setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 5. Pass to Price. Cans it with nobody near him.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Kirilenko. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Here's Ilgauskas. Pass to Doherty. Here's Price. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Ilgauskas, the pass to Price. Utah grabs the miss. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. To the paint. Dantley passes to Mitchell. Another 3 for Utah.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Pass to Ilgauskas. They set the screen. For 3, James. And James responds with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Stockton. He's got 5.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Irving. To the left wing. Here's the 3. The shot by Dantley, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ilgauskas, the pass to Doherty. Pass to Price. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. And the Jazz with possession. 2-point game. Mitchell down low.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Here's Ilgauskas. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Dantley from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. James inside. And a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving...
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Stockton. 5 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell on the drive. Got it. Mitchell's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And it's James with the jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Oh, they get a hand on it. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside for Irving. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside for Mitchell. Takes the three. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
It's James on the wing. 14 points for him. Here's Doherty. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doherty's got 5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And stolen by Irving.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Dantley. The floater. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He's found it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Stockton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ball stolen. Mitchell, the pass to Kirilenko. And it's all from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
They set the pick. James passes to Price. That three's off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Irving. Pass to Price. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving against Mitchell. Kirilenko passes to Dantley. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Doherty. James outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Stockton. To the inside. Gobert. Pass to Stockton. Again, Utah.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Kirilenko. Outside for Mitchell. Goes back up. Pass to Dantley. Here's Stockton. On the wing, Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. All the way, the king.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Cavaliers foul. Mark White. Second personal foul for his team foul.
Stockton, pass to Gobert. Here's Stockton. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Stockton. It's stolen by James.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Gobert with a screen on James to the middle. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Pass to Kirilenko. The three. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Price, the pass to Doherty. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Dantley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
And he drops it first.
At the line for two.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And the Cavs with possession. Pass to Ilgauskas. Out to the wing. Will it go? So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played.
honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know.
It'll be Utah off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Price is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Doherty, and it's James in at the 3. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Price. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
Stockton kicks to Kirilenko. Right wing. Stockton the pass to Kirilenko. Shot clock at 6. Misses in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Doherty dishes to LeBron. Price outside. Over Stockton. And it's Price missing. The Jazz on offense. Utah moving it around. The shot by Dantley, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. And Doherty kicks to Price. Pass to Irving. James outside. Puts up a 3. Doherty outside. Irving passes to James. Irving against Mitchell. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Dantley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Utah needs to get off the shot here.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
And here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. Doherty outside.
Utah foul. Adrian Dantley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Irving kicks to Doherty. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Pass to Gobert. Outside for Stockton. Here's Kirilenko. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Doherty. It's stolen. And Mitchell with the clear path to the hoop. Count the basket.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. On the wing, James. Stockton against Price. They get it back. And a wide open look for James. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
to the right wing. Dantley offline with his three.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
James looking it over. Price outside. Here's Doherty. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Stockton dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the drive. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Sinks the three-pointer. Kirilenko's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Price missing. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside Kirilenko. And Utah another 3.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
Irving passes to Doherty. Back to Irving. Price outside. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
On the court for Cleveland, Doherty is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Price. And it's LeBron in at the small forward.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Out to Kirilenko. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Tries it from 19. Price dishes to James. From outside the arc. James cooking from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Mitchell is double. Stockton outside. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Stockton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ilgauskas, the pass to Irving. And here's James outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ron right side. To the wing right side. Irving kicks to James. And here's Doherty for 3. Shot clock at 5. And now it's Stockton running. He can go all the way. Offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. On the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Doherty. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Irving. Back to LeBron. Launches a 3. No good from Irving. Jazz leading by 5. Three-pointer, Stockton.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
And here's Doherty for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Kirilenko into the lane. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Irving passes to Jordan. Price outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Utah's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Dantley. Utah gets it back. Outside for Stockton. Gobert, the pass to Kirilenko. They shoot again. Back to Gobert. Here's Stockton. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Doherty outside. There's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Dantley, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. LeBron outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And both free throws good for James. Utah leading by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Kirilenko. And here's Gobert. Stockton with it. Here's Dantley. Bangs home the trifecta. Dantley's got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we finish one half of basketball. Utah out in front as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Andrei Kirilenko really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Andrei Kirilenko. Then there's John Stockton. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. To the middle. Here's Kirilenko. Gobert in the corner. Out to Kirilenko. Hits it from 3-point range. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game. Utah's on defense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Mitchell. Not gonna go that time. Great D that time from Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mr. Gobert. Right side, Kirilenko. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Ilgauskas kicks to Price. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Dantley. 9 points in the game so far. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Kirilenko against Doherty. Outside for Stockton. Here's Gobert. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Gobert's got 6.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Price against Stockton. Kirilenko the pass to Stockton. Kirilenko with a screen on Price. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, James. He's got 14. Pass to Doherty. 1:53 left in the third. And another miss by Cleveland. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
On the wing, James. Back to Irving. Ilgauskas dishes to Irving. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Doherty pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. LeBron drains it from the corner.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Out to the wing. And Gobert kicks to Kirilenko. Top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kirilenko's got 19 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jazz leading by 13. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Stockton, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Stockton's got 5.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Over to the wing. Back to James. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Doherty. Irving is out there with Price. And it's LeBron James. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5 spot. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Ilgauskas, and it's blocked by Kirilenko. Dantley the pass to Stockton. Outside Kirilenko. Knocked loose and stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. Doherty's got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by Doherty. Price outside. Back to Doherty. Pass to Ilgauskas. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stockton from outside. Good on the triple. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
LeBron, no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And stolen by Doherty. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the wide open shot from Price sinks the triple.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
Kirilenko kicks to Gobert. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Price is in the post. Stockton's on it. No good from Price.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mr. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the call will be against Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That's his first foul. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The drive by Mitchell.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Price. Price can't get that one to fall. Utah leading by 20. Mitchell outside. Gobert in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Kirilenko with a screen on Irving. Clock at 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's Price, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Price against Stockton. Pass to Ilgauskas. Cleveland moving it around. James dishes to Ilgauskas. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell outside. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Mitchell wide open. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Price, right side, fires from deep, offline. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just...
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. And it's Hill in at the 3. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Here's Young.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Pass to Mutombo.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Hill can't connect. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Mutombo. Here's Hagan. Three-pointer, no good. Left side Hill. Thomas outside. Lanier, the pass to Thomas. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young looking over the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Pettit. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
It's good. Dumars has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Young against Thomas. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Young.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Pass to Pettit. Here's Wilkins. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Hill. He's off on the layup. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Wallace outside. 1:27 left in the first quarter. The shot off that time.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Hagan. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Pettit. Tipped. They recover it. Inside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. Thomas with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 3. Down low. Here's Lanier. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Wilkins. He's scoreless. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Thomas with the ball. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lanier gets it to go. Lanier's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Pettit. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's Dumars. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. And it's Wallace in at the 4-man position. Back to Hill. Pass to Lanier. Thomas outside. And here is Hill. Fires from deep. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Mutombo, the pass to Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People will... The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Thomas passes to Wallace. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the middle. Here's Dumars. Deflected. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Pistons lead by 8. To the paint. Here's Lanier. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Hagan. And no good. The dry spell continues. Inside, here's Lanier. Again, the Pistons score.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Fires the 3. Dumars misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the wing, right side. Hagan can't get it to go. And here's Detroit. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. And that one's good, Dumars.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Wilkins. Pure from three-point range. Wilkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Hill. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Young. Lanier with the rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-3 run. Left side, Hill. Thomas outside. Pass to Dumars. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Pettit. Hawks trail by 15. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Hill for 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Pass to Pettit from downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Pettit's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Young against Thomas. Young, the pass to Wilkins. Oh, got a piece of it. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Right wing. Hill, the pass to Lanier. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
They're thinking about the shots.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Young. We've got Trae Young, and it's Pettit in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Wilkins, the pass to Pettit. Now here's Young. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Lanier's got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Hill. From down in the low post, it goes. Hill's got 16 points now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Wallace, the pass to Hill. Here's Lanier. Here's Dumars. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And that's collected by Trae Young. Hawks trail by 19. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Pass to Wilkins. The 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hagan. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And that one's good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Hagan. Lets it go from deep. And Atlanta misses again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And it's in there.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
The Pistons lead by 21. Here's Hill. And he jams it home with authority.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Mutombo. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The offensive rebound. Hill finds Thomas. Second shot opportunity. Here's Dumars. Outside, Hill. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Thomas against Young. Here's Pettit. 6 points for him. He drops it from range. Pettit's got 9 points.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days. and he's right up there with the best of them.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Hawks trail by 20. Here's Wilkins using his post moves to get the 2 points. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Hill for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And Detroit leads by 21.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Hagan. 1:03 left to play in the third.
With Hagan. His first. Team's first.
Here's Thomas. An easy 2 on the layup. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
The Pistons lead by 23. Here's Dumars. 11 points in the game. Thomas passes to Lanier. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wilkins. And miss after miss right now. So it's Detroit now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. Oh!
Wow!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Pettit. Off target with the 3. Here's Dumars. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for...
And so it's Detroit in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for Detroit. And it's Dumars in at the 2.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Hill for 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Wallace up top to the inside. Lanier. He gets it in there.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
In close. And it misses.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And he gets it to go.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Wilkins. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 8 rebounds in the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Lanier. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Thomas passes to Lanier. It's hauled in by Pettit. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Hagan. There's Young with the three. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Hill. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Young. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Hagan. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Pettit. Misses the three. Thomas against Young. Inside, Wallace. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's the pick. Here's Thomas for three. Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wilkins, good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Wilkins has gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Softly drops in the floater. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Young. Got a hand on it. Lanier, the pass to Dumars. To the middle. Pulls up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first. Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
Lanier. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Young. Here's Mutombo. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Another steal! Here's Dumars. Wallace outside. Pass to Lanier. Down low. Now Young with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Wilkins. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what's impressed me is how he's distributed the rock. I mean, he clearly wants to make his guys better. This kind of selfless attitude really improves overall team chemistry.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And a deep three from Young. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Thomas. Hill out there with Wallace. Then there's Dumars. And it's Lanier at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Young outside. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Thomas. Outside Dumars. No good on the three. Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Bennett. Fires the three. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
And Dumars gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Here's Hagan. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Off target from three-point range. Thomas passes to Hill. Wallace with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Wallace the pass to Lanier. And here's Dumars outside. Trains the three-pointer. Dumars got 5 points so far.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Young looking around. Here's Pettit. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And here is Mutombo. Pass to Hagan. Mutombo is screen on Dumars. Here's Hagan. Can't cash in from close range. Detroit leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Lanier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's just elementary routine for Lanier. Getting whatever position he wants inside and then just going to work.
The kick out to Wilkins. Here's Pettit. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Dumars. He's got 5. And the shot goes in from Lanier.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young against Thomas. Young inside. Nothing on the board. And the basket by Mutombo.
A 7-2 force around the hoop. I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every trip.
The kick out to Dumars. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Drills the three-pointer.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Now, here is Dumars. He's got 8. Pass to Hill. Pistons passing it around. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Young. High post try. Thomas, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. Buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knock.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing with us,
just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Wallace is out there with Hill. Then it's Joe Dumars. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the center position. It's Young on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way.
Tell you what, Joe Dumars doesn't take any possessions off defensively, and I've got a lot of respect for how he gets after it at that end of the floor.
Back to Wilkins. Here's Pettit. Wallace covering. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Wilkins. Stolen by Dumars.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Thomas passes to Hill. They set the screen. Outside for Thomas. Here's Lanier, covered by Mutombo. Lanier, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Hagan's got 5.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Wallace. Takes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
The kick out to Wilkins. Young outside. Back to Wilkins. Stolen by Thomas. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Wallace looking for an opening. The kick out to Hill. Hill sets the screen for Wallace. 6 to shoot. It's back to Hill. Pettit grabs the board. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Pettit. To the right side. Hagan. And it's all evened up. He's got 8.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Wallace kicks to Thomas. Driving inside. Wallace misses. And so it's Atlanta with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Young against Thomas. The kick out to Dumars. Detroit, no good that time either. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Young. Nice D from Dumars.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The Hawks leading. Young dishes to Wilkins. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Dumars. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Thomas, good.
And Thomas very capable of knocking down the tray. Got to respect his ability to shoot the long ball.
Young against Thomas. Pass to Hagan. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Wilkins. And he banks in the layup. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Dumars kicks to Wallace. Pass to Thomas. Wallace with a screen for Thomas. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A 3. And another 3 for Detroit. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Young. And so Young nails them both. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Thomas with the ball. They've got Wilkins. Trae Young is out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Hill off the inbound pass, and it's good on the layup. Hill's got the first field goal of the second half for the Pistons. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. Wallace covering. Shoots. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Lanier. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Lanier's got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Pettit. The kick out to Young. They set the pick. Here's Pettit. Lets it go. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. He's got 13.
You know, Pettit is not a good scorer. He's a great scorer. Effective at getting whatever shot he wants and then converting.
Hill inside. Working on Wilkins. Hill passes to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas inside. Defended by Young. Thomas, that's good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Beautiful work on the floater that time by Thomas. So smart when he gets into the lane. This guy can score a lot of different ways. One of the best point guard finishers we've seen.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now, here's Dumars. He's got 8. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hagan. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
You know, after the pick, good job igniting the fast break. Young is a catalyst in so many ways. Young against Thomas. Dumars dishes to Wallace.
Dumars the pass to Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Wallace. Outside for Thomas. From downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hagan. He's got 10. Wilkins in the post. Thomas is there. For the lead. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Dumars. Back to Thomas. Wallace right side. Outside Hill. 5 on the clock. From outside off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
.152 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Young with no one around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wallace outside. Pass to Thomas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Here's Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Young drives in. Wilkins the pass to Mutombo. And here's Young from the arc. Mutombo kicks to Young. Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. Here's Young to the left wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Over Thomas. Detroit with the rebound. There's the drive. Hill, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And a deep three from Young. Another miss by Young.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
For the lead, Lanier the pass to Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 9 points.
Good vision that time. Lanier racks those up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Pettit. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hill has the open look. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Young, no good. He gets it up. That one misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Pistons on top, leading. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Wallace. Joe Dumars is out there with Thomas. Then there's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the 5. The kick out to Wilkins. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Thomas. There's the pick. From the corner. Here's Lanier. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, Bob Lanier is so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Wallace attacking, and it's Wallace with the jam.
And Wallace goes tumbling down the lane.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
It's Dumars on the wing. Wallace outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 3. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The kick out to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here's Hagan. And he hits it to tie the game up. Hagan's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. The kick out to Dumars. Here's Wallace. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Dumars. Wallace the screen. Dumars the pass to Thomas. Fades back. Dumars misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Shot's good from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Wallace left side. Thomas finds Wallace. And they get it, and the jam by Wallace.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that hoop, but Ben being fearless doesn't get phased in the big moment.
Young pass to Hagan. Young outside. Pass to Hagan. For 3, Wilkins. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Now here's Dumars. Outside Hill. The 3. And it's dunked back by Wilkins. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Young drives in. Pass to Bennett. And here is Wilkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brett Hill picks one up.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Dumars kicks to Hill. In the corner, Wallace with it. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's Thomas outside. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Hagan. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Boy, when the stakes are at their highest, Thomas is at his best, ready to make plays.
Young against Thomas. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Thomas finds Hill, looking to end his cold spell. Takes a three. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Shooting for Detroit, Ben Wallace, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Launches it, and the miss. And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.